Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Vesperia, where last episode we continued to climb Mount Temsa past a derelict Critian city to find a tired Judith. However, there was no time to explain about her actions as the hunting blades attacked Nan and Tyson looking for what Judith was protecting, Baul trying to evolve. Now with Baul's evolution allowing us to fly, we head around the world once more for sub-events 08. Nan. Can't sleep, huh? Judith, why are you up? It's so late. I was just watching the moon. The moon? So you're worried for that girl? Yeah. You're a nice kid, Carol. I've been in so many different guilds, but I ended up doing a cruddy job in all of them and quitting. So all the guilds just gave up on me. But then Nan, she invited you into her guild. Yeah, but we still haven't made up since we got into that fight. I'm sorry. I'm a member of Brave Vesperia now. I shouldn't be thinking about all of this. I don't blame you for it. She's important to you, right? How did you... You wouldn't carry around a picture of her if she wasn't important. You knew? Like, everyone knew? I've seen you looking at her picture with that silly look on your face several times now. Oh, I got a friend of mine from the photography guild I used to belong to take that picture for me. It's a photography guild? A little photography on the sly? No, I mean, he just happened to take it as she was passing by. I mean, I guess it works out to the same thing. What a naughty boy. But I don't think it's all that bad, really. Really? I wonder. Do you think we'll run into her again? I'm not sure. No, I know we will. I still have to make up with her. Good luck with that after you beat her up. Well, I'm going to go to bed. Good night. Oh yeah, thanks Judith. Throw the picture down the hole. I threw it to the ground. That's what we're going to do there. Well, just in case you definitely needed to know that they like each other. Now you know. Sonny, there's too many people here. We want to stay here for too long. Sure. Hey, it's you. Did my canteen help in coming back from the desert alive? Go ahead, keep it. Use it as long as you like. It's my way of celebrating our new freedom. Freedom! At least you didn't do anything creepy with the bed. That's all good. Oh, what do I have to do with next? This is the thing. Got to figure out where and what the events are. I saw something that looked like a massive burn in the sky before we came here. Asked around, but I was the only person in the brigade who saw it. Nobody believed me! I think we talked with you before. There's definitely something going on at the water side here. What? That bastard come all run away. I was hoping I'd get to pound him good. Oh, hey. Well, I took that away from you. But it's over here we want to be looking, right? Is the ocean bigger than the lake? It's much bigger, much deeper. The ocean is bluer than any lake and prettier too. Fish live in the ocean, right? Where is it? Is it far from here? Yeah, it's a little far from here. Oh man, I want to go see it. You can go when you get older. You can get on a big ship and go to other cities and see all sorts of new stuff. Yeah! So we spoke a little bit there, but this guy does not want to speak to us. He tells a lot of funny stories, I'm sure. I stopped in here in Mantake on my vacation, but it really is a lovely town, isn't it? And now we have to stay at the inn once again. The inns, they're always where the events happen. But would you know to go to the inn after that happened? Time for a rest. Can you make some spicy food while in your desert? Sure. I just thought I'd have a walk and check out the city a bit. They say there's a kidnapper around here, you know. That guy was playing with the kids. I feel like I've seen him around somewhere. And now we move over to nighttime. I won't make spoosy food. Make some spoosy food. Ah! I caught you red-handed, you scum! Stop! Stop in the name of the Imperial Knights! Yeah! That's how he sounded. I thought it was the guy getting hit that said yeah. No, it was Yuri. Hey, thanks for the help back there. And you reproduced the move I used back in Nordopolica perfectly. I thought it'd be a good way to attract your attention. You're the man who was with those kids down by the lake in the afternoon, right? Yes, you noticed. We're two of a kind, you know. Maybe fate brought us together. How do you know? I know you are, Yuri Lowell. You're a man who's had to get his hands dirty, just like me. Well, that's not fair. I hardly know anything about you. Unfortunately, I don't think I really have time for us to get all chubby. But just for tonight, I'll let you ask me one question. Besides my name, that is. Just tell me why you've had to get your hands dirty. Let's just say my reasons are not the same as yours. I'm looking for the man who killed my swordsmanship teacher. I'm just purging the world of a few villains in the meantime. You don't mind murdering people along your quest? Just a little collateral damage. But it's who I am. It's who you are. It's fine if you don't understand. Maybe it's better even. You can still turn back. What are you talking about? I thought I told you. You only get one question. Well, I'm off. I hope that our paths don't cross again. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about seeing you anytime soon either. So that's the quest that began at Zaphius, if I'm right in saying. Well, that book where we learned Tiger Blade, maybe? I'm not sure. It's confusing to try and keep tracks of the sub-events where they lead in strings, because of course there's nothing to tell you that they are strings. that's the be-all and end-all of it, really, isn't it? There's nothing there to say, that's right, that's wrong. Right then, I think that is all I have to do here in Mantake for now, because I think I've already done the other quest that we could have done at this point in time, which was, of course, set up our guild job, which I'd like to point out, I've completely forgot what it was. We talked to a guy called you. Can't even remember what the job was now. What do we have to do? Ooh, I'm good at guilds, me. Really good. Alright, who's the best curry cooker? Well, actually, you're the curry cooker, aren't you? I thought you were anyway. Obviously not. Well, successfully cooked it this time. I bet that will lead a skit. No, we ate some nice stuff outside. All good. I think I need some... Should I pop into the Sands of Kukor quickly just to see if I can get something here? But we got another skit, so let's watch that.
Pharaoh, Belias, Baul? What sort of beings are Antilochaea anyway?
They are the oldest intelligent life forms on Terca Lumireis.
So, they aren't monsters?
They aren't. It's said that they have a higher level of awareness than humans, though they don't have a civilization.
Shiver me timbers! The Antilochaea were smart!
The reports we get from Baul are pretty accurate.
He's a smart boy.
Good boy is good. Right, I sent in the desert for a second here. How's that skit again? Of course I'm trying to be tricked into skitting. I want an ice stone, and I'm pretty sure I can get it from these guys at night. But I kind of have to wait for night to appear. Come on, nighttime. I believe in you. Oh wait, we don't actually have to worry about the water mechanic anymore? Does that mean the day-night cycle doesn't work anymore? I need ice stones. Well, obviously, maybe we'll get ice stones along the way later then. All the mechanics of this dungeon have gone away. There we go, guys. Right then, well, let's move over to another place. So many places to check out. How can I get there nice and fastish? Seems that I've already done the dispatcher job over there, so let's grab this down here and head over to Nordopolica. More of that gold dust. I do need to check at a shop at some point in time as well and make ourselves an absolute ton more weaponry. That was the outbreaker that changed the time of day. Nope. Shows me. I'm always surprised at this point in time. It feels like now I've played it on the Xbox 360 and I've played it. Now I'm playing on the PlayStation. Like, it doesn't feel like the same game at all. It's like such a different game. It's unreal. Alright, let's get moving forward. Hello, person who hates Paddy. I don't care about you. You're mean. How can you hate a little innocent girl? You idiot, you've got no idea what the hell you're talking about. What'd you just say, you pea-brained peon? Damn it, you better watch your mouth. You see, he hasn't changed a bit. That's quite enough. You two will stop fighting right now. Who the hell are you? I'm Nats of Palestrale. I'm the Provisional Duce. I do not know the cause of your argument, but I shall help you resolve it. Resolve it? What's the point of crossing swords out in public like this? If you have a problem, you should settle it like men in the Coliseum. If you beat him in battle, not only will you resolve your dispute, but your reputation will grow as well. What'd you say? Son of a... I don't have time for something like that. Oh, then I'll use my guild authority to have you locked up for disturbance of the peace. How does that sound? Damn it, this isn't worth the trouble. Thank you very much, Nats. I don't know what happened here, but if you'd fought, you would have been given the same punishment. Please, be more careful in the future. Yes, I'm sorry. Good luck with your business. Oh, it's you. Hello. I'm still indebted to you for everything you've done. Looks like things have gotten tough in town since Bellius passed away. What happened with the Duce was unfortunate, but nonetheless. We couldn't go on forever depending on her to solve our problems. This is a town of humans. It's up to us to come together and figure out how to live together in peace. So you've been going around as the Duce's temporary replacement? Indeed. There'll be a vote soon to determine who will officially end up taking the responsibilities. Who knows how that will turn out. You should win, Nats. Come on. I feel like Nordopolica's people have already chosen you to lead them. That's how it seems to me, at least. Ah, get out of the way! Move, move, move! It never ends. Stop by again sometime if you'd like. Maybe we can sit down over some tea and share stories. Definitely. Wow, he's got it tough. Yeah, it can't be easy dealing with all these crazies day in, day out. Hope he hangs in there. More importantly, that kind of little conversation there shows that there's no bitter blood held over anything that happened here. So that's pretty good. Hello there. Mind if I ask who your connection is? What, we can't buy things from you without an introduction? I'm afraid not. I'm not quite like the other merchants you see. You mean you're different from the people in Fortune's Market? Yes, yes, most correct. I'm Mercedes Dunkel, Black Marketeer Extraordinaire. Black Marketeer? A salesman for Leviathan's Claw. I travel the wide world, selling my weapons wherever I set up shop. Leviathan's Claw? So you're one of Jaeger's henchmen? Haha, henchman has such a villainous ring to it. What sort of things do you have in stock? Jeez, Judith, go ahead and make friends, why don't you? I beg your pardon, but when did knowing one's enemy become a bad thing? Haha, suppose I could show such an honest young lady my wares. I can't sell you anything, though. Here, this is a Hopalon blaster that can spray a target with flames up to 100 meters away. It's actually an antique from quite a ways back, but I've kept it in top shape so it works fine. It's about to get stabbed! Hey, there's a name written on it. Yeah, it must belong to whoever dug it out of the ground. Hey, those guys from Rune's Gate and the Shykos Ruins were writing their names on the stuff they'd found. What's worse, this thing's got that idiot's name on it too. Oopsie, it looks like that's solid proof of a connection between the two. You know something, don't you, old man? Well, the Don's got this little hunch, you see. The Jaeger and Reggae are one and the same person. No way, you don't really think they're both one guy? That doesn't change the fact that Leviathan's Claw and Rune's Gate are two different guilds, though. But Imperial law forbids the trafficking of Blastia. That's got nothing to do with the Union. Fortune's Market's about the only guild that follows the Empire's laws, business and all, you see. Well now, you're brave Vesperia, aren't you? We've been making a bit of a name for ourselves, I guess. A man in black, a princess-like young lady, a mage, a man from the Union, a young boy, a femme fatale, and a dog. I received word from Jaeger to treat you with extreme caution should we meet. And with that, I'll be bringing our little business engagement to a close. What do you think? Should we get rid of him? Hold on. Now, do you enjoy threatening poor defenseless merchants? You got, like, loads of weapons on your back. Oh, stop. You have all these weapons, don't you? These Blastia are in my inventory. I can't just use them whenever I like. He's not worth the trouble. Taking care of this guy won't put a stop to their Blastia smuggling. Well, if it gets to be a problem for the Union, they'll be sure to lay down the law. You know, like with Barbos. Just like the man says. So if it's alright with you, I'm going to get back to earning a living here. I'm seriously looking into this whole Rune's Gate thing when I get back to Aspio. Depending on Jaeger's next move, we might be forced into action ourselves before too long. Interestingly enough, I did notice in the chat loads of people going, I missed this, I missed this, I missed this, I never saw this. It's not in, like, what I've written as a guide from many, like, spoiler-free guides and sub-events and all that, because I played the game before, I've looked at other guides as well. I did not see this in the guides. So that's interesting. It's not in mine. It's not in the one I've written for myself. I could have missed it, but I didn't see it in the guides. Whatever. Maybe it's later on. Maybe it's later on. in the guide, but you could do it earlier. I don't know. But the guy stood out like a sore thumb because he was really near to that child, and I don't think he was there before, and that's why I spoke to him. Pretty much why I did it. So, cool. I'll take the thing. Good old thing. Whatever it is. A little bit confusing, but cool. Go me. This is the one that Pietro didn't miss. Alright, well I should check out the shop at this point. But what we're going to do is we're going to head forward. What have you got going on? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. You're at the small blonde hair trading, yeah. On about Patty again. Oliz, your Let's Plays are my guys. You better not miss anything. It's not in mine. I don't know anymore. Alright, Nats. Hey, it looks like things have calmed down a bit for Palestrale. Whenever I see your faces, I can't help but remember Bellius. Yeah, I still feel bad about that. No, don't. I've got more good memories than bad ones. Like when I first met her, and when I joined Palestrale. I remember it like it was yesterday. I've been travelling on a solo journey around the world. The night that I first saw her, a full moon hung in the sky. I shivered with anticipation. It was a monster I've never seen before. If I beat it, I'd be famous. You're saying that you challenged Bellius? Well, I was pretty foolhardy back then, and much to my surprise, I got my butt handed to me. When I came to, I was in the Coliseum, lying on a bed. You fought Bellius and lived? That's pretty impressive in and of itself. No, I wasn't even in the same league as Bellius. Ah, so she let you live. When I asked her why she spared my life, she told me this. There's nothing to be gained by making a short life even shorter. That sounds like something only an age-old Entelakea would say. I'm sure she's seen thousands of humans come and go in her lifetime. Even if they became her friends or her subordinates, she'd eventually outlive all of them. Can't even imagine how lonely that must be. But when she passed away, she was finally freed from that terrible loneliness. That's why I think what happened wasn't such a bad thing at all. Maybe you're right. Oops, sorry if I go off on a tangent there. I never know when to stop talking. No, I don't mind at all. I feel like I understand Bellius a little better now. So I've a little bit learned about Bellius there. I think we can now actually try a little bit of the arena. Or more to the point, he's now let us go past him towards a warehouse, but I don't think we can do it yet. There's a small part of me as well that goes, no, I don't want to. You know? Just keep that by whatever. Right, Nats has gone again. Well, Nats is using these chambers in his capacity as interim Duce. If you have business, you may enter. We can enter at any time now, because you don't have to hide a secret about someone, eh? See the show, have a go, beat your foes. We're currently seeking challenges for Palestrale's famous 100-man melee. Only true warriors need apply. Ah, so they finally brought back the 100-man melee, did they? What's that, old man? It's a regular event here in the Coliseum. Basically, you got a single fighter going up against a whole bunch of people. They say you gotta have a whole lot of guts to make it through. Wow, I was wondering what would have happened to the Coliseum after Bellius died. But it looks like they're going strong. You want to give it a go? Yes, that's a good idea. Revenue from the event might help with the reconstruction of Nordopolica. Which of us should go do it, do you think? Not me, right? Hold your horses. We still haven't decided if any of us will sign up. For now, let's just find out some more details. Indeed. This is the new registration booth. We're not ready right now, and we're probably never going to be ready. Do you want to take part in the Coliseum? Please be the person next to me. So what do you have? See the show, have a go, beat your foes. Right, what we got? We're currently set to applications. You want to give it a go. So we've got the 30-man melee, the 50-man melee, the 80-man melee, the 100-man melee. This costs a lot of money. Choose a level to challenge. Choose one challenger, then all that's left is to pay the entry fee and you're in. It's as easy as pumpkin pie. Challengers must cut down all their fierce opponents. Slice, slice, clang, kapow! Fierce opponents will pop up like popcorn. The number and type of opponents you'll face will vary depending on the level you choose. And since it's boring for the audience, if you just mosey on lazily, we put in a fun little time limit to prod you on a bit. If you manage to beat all your opponents in the time limit without getting beaten yourself, you'll be a winner! We have some fabulous prizes for winners, but if you get defeated before you beat all the opponents, you get nothing! And of course, we get to keep the entry fee. But we'll be glad to heal you, so no worries. Ferocious opponents will keep coming at you, and you can change your equipment during the battle, but you need to hand over the items you have, and we'll hang on to them. Please use the items we provide when you're inside the arena. Oh, you can steal items from your opponents and use those too, but we will exchange all items left at the end of the battle with the items we hang on to. Okay then, The 30-man melee is what we're going to take on. Oh, you'll participate. 30-man melee, right? That level should be a walk in the park. All the opponents are small fries. Who will be participating? We'll send Yuri, because that's the one I know how to play. Will Yuri be participating? Sure. Alright, good luck out there! Do I head up now? Do I just go in now? We should be good, right? We've got the Sinclair Saber. I mean, what you might think we might want on, in a weird sense. Magic Guard Plus we don't need. Is, I mean, something like Fatal Strike would be good, wouldn't it? If I can get it to happen. What else can I get rid of here? I mean, I'm not even getting Fatal Finish, most likely. So let's change that and get FS bonus. We'll go for some Fatal Strikes, but you never know how it'll work out. You ready? You got your arts and equipment set up just right? Yes! Go out and get them! That's what we do with the 100 one. Start from the bottom, work your way up. Welcome to Palastrale's famous 30-man melee. This is Palastrale's easiest level of melee. However, all of the opponents you see will be fierce, formidable foes. How many can today's challenger manage to beat? Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the prey du jour. Our brave challenger today is the former wanted criminal and current hero of the guild, Brave Vesperia. Let's hear it for Kingdom Celeb Yuri. Alright, time to raise some hell. Here we go! Keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. You won't want to miss a second of this battle. Ready? Fight! Here's the question. I was about to say, do I need loads of, They only do 1 damage anyway. See if I can get them. I was going to say, if I can get them in a bundle, then we can really go on them quite well. Oh, this guy's not been done. Do I have magic lenses? Oh, I do. This guy's going to hurt me for 1. Kind of wants... Look, I'm going to kill the stronger one first. But I would like one of you other guys. Stop hitting me for 1! Uh-oh. She dead? I think she's dead. They all hit for 1. I don't think I'm having much problem with the 30 men. I can't just fight though. That's it. Finally! Get myself out of there. Stop stabbing me in the butt. I've got a time limit and I've only killed 6 of you. Right, finally killed 1. Oh, I thought I'd get away from that in time. I'm so bad at this. I missed again. And now I'm surrounded. Can you just let me fight this guy properly? There we go. How about not be holding? I don't like this at all. Just let me nuke that caster, lady. I do need to go on the witch again. That's it. Right, you gits. What? Let's rely on my AoE destruction field, yeah? That works. Except I'm not really hitting more than 1 opponent at this point. And now I'm in amongst every single guy. Well, seemingly they give me the items for free. Why not I just use a blooming lemon gel? This has gone terribly. Terribly, terribly. Just relying on the destruction field to do the job for me at the moment. But you got a lot more HP. Oh, they've got a lot more HP. Come on, get rid of you, and then I only have to fight these goons. Right. Well, you've gone nuts, so.
We will take you back to the capital. These guys never learn.
I kind of don't want to be anywhere near this guy so he can launch stuff on me. But these guys need to be magic lens too. But I've only got a limited amount of time left.
Man, that's not gonna do anything for you in the real world. Hey, how dare you?
I'm still talking trash in the meantime. Okay, now we can go for this.
We are trying to accomplish.
I bet you are. If you block me again! How do you keep doing this to me? Alright, we nearly killed one. It's all good. I will win. And, yeah. I'm just slightly sad with how this has gone as a whole. That's for sure. I don't care about your Storm Thrust. I guess I should leave it though, because you guys are actually hurting now. Because I'm terrible. This has gone terribly wrong. Well, with one of them down, it won't be too hard to get the last one, will it? You taught me how to do it! I can't get you on the break there. I actually haven't got much time left for this at all. But I think I should be able to kill him. Just, it didn't go very well. Let's put it that way. This did not go well.
That was just what I was in the mood for.
I was in the mood for doing that badly, I've got to say. But just about. That is big oof. Congratulations! You barely made it! That was amazing. The prize goes to Yuri! There are plenty more fights to be had here. We look forward to your next appearance. Adios! Well, I doubled my money and I got some gels, so that's not too bad. Oof. That was horrible. Let's not do the next ranks at the moment. Right. Whee! Well, finally time to buy myself some gels. Now that I've remembered, I need the TP. I need TP. How's my life bulbs looking as well when I think about it? Still got 9 of them, that's good. Magic lenses we need set up. Good, right. Got them. One job done. Next job is, of course, egg and milk. Oh, if I get some kelp, I can make some rice balls, I think. So, I'll get some tofu too. Get the cheaper stuff, some tomatoes, some cucumbers, some shrimps, a few shrimpy. Right, what we're after, really, is defensive stuff. Now, Nordopolica's not going to have the best stuff available for us at this point. And to be honest, even on the synthesis side of thing, I think most of it will be... I think you can still synthesize whatever you can in every area, so that's cool. Zoologus we can finally make, or Zoologus, he says. It's like a for stats, but Rita hasn't learned anything of it, so that's for you. Right, the Misericord hasn't been learned either, so let's get that. Apart from that, I don't think... Oh, Pirate's Gun Splendor. Great, we've got the Flare Stone for that. So So that's a lot of stuff made there. We still haven't made... Well, we still haven't learned the ice coffin yet. So that's be a bit of a get. Zephyrus. Ares. We can literally just make these weapons straight at this point. Let's make a Zephyrus then. Alembic, Gale, and Evade 2. Sounds pretty cool. Have you learned the right yet? No. Let's keep going through and seeing what we can make here. Crimson Axe. We have one. We need it learnt. That's a shame. What about Judith weaponry? Of course. Oh, yeah, we've got all those weapons to sell now. We can make the Death Scythe out of a Dragon Tooth, Airstone, and Jet Black ink. The Dragon Tooth itself, I'm guessing, hasn't been learnt yet. No. So I feel like I should start off with that then. Switch from the Tribal Guard for now. And let's go on top of that. Let's sell 5 of those Tribal Guards. That's some money back. That's what we gotta make. Right, we got the Shark's Tail 1 and Shark's Tail 2, but we haven't learned the original Shark's Tail stuff, so that's a bit meh. We have learnt Tazamakuchi Blast, so we can now take Tazamakuchi Blast 1A or 1B. So let's go with... we have more Cactus Needles. 1B. The Stone Slasher can be upgraded, but we need Cockatrice Claws, which we do not have currently. It's more the stuff down here that's the interesting stuff. Smash Bow 2 plus 2 we have got, so even though we can get that again at this point, it's not really helping us. I think I've made most of the stuff I can make. We're currently using the Grand Scepter. We haven't learned it yet. Well, that can be made into 2 variants, which we have the ingredients for. Alright, we have the Wizard Horn, but now we have enough to make the Wizard Horn 1A, so that's great. The Dragon Tooth, which is the thing we were looking at. So that can be made into the other things. We can make that whenever we want, but we've got one, so that's fine. Shakujo requires a Tribal Guard to make, which we have 4 of still. So why not make one of them, eh? We'll probably actually end up just getting one somewhere out there. A Serpent Staff on top of that is also made from a Tribal Guard. God, everything's made from the Tribal Guard. I'm glad I kept a few. So that one has Gale instead. Oh no, it has FS bonus too. Well, now she's sorted. She doesn't need anything for a while, does she? Alright, I guess we'll leave it there for now. Let's check the special section. Still can't make... How can I not make Repeat yet? I've got the 8-man coat, so I'm missing Wolf Fangs now. I've run out of Wolf Fangs. Pooh. All I can say to that. Damn it. Wasn't intending to do that. Alright, let's get the new stuff on here. What's your best one? I guess that's not too bad when I think about it. Let's get that one for you. You're still learning your sandals. You've learned all that. Misericord, that's cool. You can't change to any other bags, but you have a new gun to learn. Combo plus advance. Adds 1 more hit to a normal attack when in advanced or critical form. Very advanced. Pirate's Gun's Scarlet Splendor has been obtained. It seems we didn't get any stats or anything like that from it. We still got 36k in cash. I'll take it. That gladiator thing was a bit... So get Wolfang's special flag are greater than story. We'll get Wolfang's at some point. There's enough wolves to fight around the place. Right, so that should be all we've got going in Nordopolica with an extra event that I didn't know was going to happen. Whatever with that. Let's move on from here then. Get on Baul. And get out to our next place, which on my list, and I probably haven't listed this in the correct order, weirdly enough, Ehmead Hill. If you want wolf fangs, why don't you just take some from Rapide? What, you some kind of monster? What are you, some kind of evil being? Ehmead Hill, that lovely place that we've traversed about 1 billion times. Which side should I enter from? Weirdly enough, we've got to enter from both sides. Let's drop ourselves down here. And Ehmead Hill. Yeah, he's a dog, not a wolf. God. but aren't wolves just untamed dogs? Well, it depends how you look at it. Right. So, weirdly enough, I've got myself a set of directions to go here. Aha! Ah! So I did never come back here to look. What's with you? These flowers are so pretty. Hey, that's a Ceranthus bloom. You actually know a lot about plants, don't you, old man? Oh, I dabble here and there. So what's that one called? Ah, 1 second. It's a teardrop tulip. How about that? Why, that's a rainbow flower? Wrong. Crimson Nadisco and Beautyberry. Some botanist you are. I just happen to not know those. It looks more like you just happen to know Ceranthus bloom is how we're probably going to say it. No, really. So how did you just happen to know about these nightshade flowers? Ah, listen to me. Sounds like you've got a special reason. Kind of. Nightshade's just a flower an old friend of mine from the night she used to like. My friend's room was always full of them. So you've had a couple of friends then? You're saying that like it surprises you. Poor old Raven would just curl up and die if you left him all alone. Just what is the correct response when a man starts whining like a mouse, I wonder? You say, "Oh Raven, you big silly, you're so cute!" Ha, that's not the word I'd use. Ah, Judith, darling, you're cold as ice. Good grief. Yale yale. It's a little like Flynn and Yuri, what with you having a friend the nights and all. Well now, I can't compare the shining example of friendship those two young lads have got going on, constantly remonstrating with each other, but yeah, we're pals. I don't think my friendship with Flynn is shiny. Really? But you're a fleeting thing for all of us. That friendship's long past now. Oh, did you fight about something? Ah, I suppose you could call it that. Would you mind picking a few of those for me, young miss? Oh, certainly. And so we got a fire lily. Favourite flower of someone Raven liked. Maybe that certain someone will like these too. I admire those that scan through the map and actually find the stuff. It's insane.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Make it quick. Wait, how did you live that long?
I got no time to think.
I'm a little bit confused that lasted that long. Right then, so now we've got to head back to the grave by the look of it. I love how no matter how high level I am, they don't run away.
Let's eliminate them.
I guess we can always get monster giblets though, so I'm not really going to complain. Items are items, no matter what, right?
That's what happens when I get serious.
Nectar balls and poison balls isn't exactly that bad to pick up, to be fair. Consumables like that are available all the time. Valuable, even.
What are
Hello.
you?
Who are you paying your respects to?
An old friend. A dear comrade who shared my cause and gave his life in battle.
Battle? Was he in a guild?
Why would you think so?
Well, Imperial Knights who fall in the line of duty are given a state funeral.
This has nothing to do with the Empire or the guilds.
What's that supposed to mean?
Those institutions are nothing more than man-made trivialities.
Is he the reason you've been drifting around so long?
That is none of your concern.
Hey, no need to get testy.
Just whose grave is this anyway?
It's not a knight or somebody from a guild. That's gotta mean...
I know some people can't afford a burial, but why put them in a place like this?
Estelle, what are you doing?
We may not know whose grave this is, but this feels like the right thing to do.
Might as well. Okay, let's head back down. I think we're done here.
Well, that monster says no.
It's an ambush!
This is awesome!
Missed!
Not too shabby, huh?
Thank you!
Good jobs. Got an 8-man coat. So that's cool. What? Things just happened then, and I was just left there going, what just happened? Well, you got your bow level up again, but again, we have nothing to give you, Raven. You're a bit of the enigma of our group currently in terms of trying to get more skills and more level ups. But that's not all that's in Ehmead Hill. It just might be faster to approach from the other side to get the other bit done. It feels so weird to follow these sub-events. I definitely didn't see any of these originally. Then a lot of them are PS3 exclusive or PS exclusive anyway. But luckily we can just hop over the hill like this. By the way, Sil, I'm trusting you to keep me in check if I miss anything. Alright, so now we go to the Blastia. You did this one too, didn't you, Judy? Yep, that's right. Hey, Judith, the reason you were destroying the Hermes Blastia was because they were a danger to the planet, right? That's right. So in other words, you did it to save the world from harm? I don't mind if you think of it that way. Something about that just doesn't make sense to me. Why not just take down that Hermes guy who's making the Blastia? Either that, or tell a mage about it, or something. I was putting my life on the line to put a stop to rogue Blastia that were causing strange effects on the world's air. No one would believe a crazy story like that. If you had only told me! You think you could have done something about all of the Hermes Blastia in the world when you don't even know how many there are? I'm sure that you may have been able to stop one or two of them with enough trying, but you would surely die before you had managed to take care of all of them. Since you were at Baul, there was something you could do about the Blastia going out of control. Is that what you mean, Judy? I didn't have any way of making adjustments to the Blastia, so destroying it was the only way I could make sure it wouldn't be a problem. But you think we might be able to go by Aspio the next time we get some free time? Why bring that up all of a sudden? It's about the Hermes Blastia. There's something I'd like to investigate a bit. But you see... Yeah, you'd like to go back home, wouldn't you, Rita? Not particularly. Alright, let's stop by there when we have some time. So we have our next destination on our list. Luckily, Baul flies us everywhere with the utmost speed. As long as I can get up. There we go. Small amount of problems getting it up then. Oh, may as well get the goodies there. And if we stop by the King of Adventure, there we go, some nice stuff. Blastiamore, tortoise shells, spider webs, I'll take it. We might actually get another thing for defeating another Giganta, right? You mean to tell me you defeated a Green Menace? I must thank you. Please take this. The Menace teeth. Bear teeth. Bears can seem cute, but these fearsome teeth can jump through anything. Those menacing bear teeth. Have heard that 2 of the Giganta monsters have been slain. As far as we know, 9 still left. Wait, I've killed 3! So does the Green Menace not count? I guess not? Well, let's skip all this. That guy that was inside the desert was like level 40, wasn't he? To be honest, we're probably about the right level where we could go beat the crap out of him. I'll take the bear teeth though. I'm pretty sure we've killed 3. I guess the new ones didn't get added in for that kind of thing though. Down we go. And into Aspio. So what am I actually doing here? Well, let's go into the library section first, because there's another event to be taken care of inside there. But technically there's more than one event, but I'm lacking what I would say book smarts on a lot of things here. How many years has it been since Regay assumed leadership of RuneScape? He may not look it, but he's very shrewd. You're still gonna find him Blastia. They used to say he worked with the hands of a god. Well, he has his own strategy, I've got to say. Lounge bookshelf. Somewhere I've got to check a book somewhere on a bookshelf. Would you like a rest for 200 gold? It's just a bookshelf, of course. I don't think I'm resting, no. Here we go. You think we might be able to look for a certain book? I want to find out some more about Hermes Blastia. So we should just look for the right bookshelf. Yes, please. Found it! Hey, it's if month Majup's discourse is on air. Say that quickly. What? You've heard of this book before? This book used to be in my house. I think it may have belonged to the person who lived here before me. I see. Yes, I see. It was all full of codes that I couldn't understand, so I didn't find it all that interesting. I ended up giving it to the first person who showed any interest in it. If Major. That's Hermes. It was his pen name. What? Really? So I guess, yeah, it makes way more sense to call yourself. His name was Hervey. Does that mean something backwards? What? So that means Hermes used to live in Aspio? That's what it would mean, yes. Keeping something important like that from us yet again. I'm sorry, I wasn't entirely sure of it until now. Ah, well, whatever. What is all this? I can't understand any of it at all. It looks like he just wrote letters at random. No, that's code, right? It's all in code. I've thought about trying to figure it out a few times, but this annoying type of writing is often used for taking down personal memos and the like. The memos, yeah. But not for research papers. And look at the front of the book. It says, I dedicate this to my daughter. And then it says, try and read it. Pretty ambiguous, don't you think? I never felt up to trying to read it. Do you think this could have been this way of giving a challenge to his daughter? Yes, I think it was. I see. What a ridiculous, foolish researcher. He didn't even know what the blaster he'd created were capable of. Yeah. That's it. I'm going to take this book and decode it. Wait, can you really do that? No, I think that's best. We went to all the trouble of finding it, after all. I guess so. Right, I'll show that blaster researching bozo. And so we got Hermes' notes, a collection of research notes written by the renowned mage Hermes. Well, that's weird enough as is. Right, where are we supposed to actually be heading? That was one thing. I've got to check the blaster. That's what we really need to do. Where is the blaster in this place, actually, when I think about it? In Rita's house, Blastia? She did name it. Or not. I don't know what I'm checking. What I'm back here for. We could check her drawers again. I'm a fool. I mean, technically there's the place up there as well. I can have a look around for a bit. There's supposed to be a scene back downstairs from the library? Without more audio around, our research is going to fall behind. Rita's that bloomin' important, eh? Just makes you think like she's a savant and no one else can do anything about her. Doesn't make the other like people sound all that great. Well, you wanted to come back here, but it doesn't look like anything's actually happening event-wise, which is a little bit worrying. Or at least as the thing told me to do it. Let's put it that way. Maybe we'll rest at the inn. Nope. Or maybe I have to do something else first. We'll come back here and check around, because it doesn't look like I'm finding what I need here. But if you're talking about, like, there's also one for a collector's book as well. But I do not have the stuff. It's generally stuff that would only trigger if you were going through a second playthrough at this point in time. But I came back here as asked, and I don't think it was for that book. But I was pretty sure we were supposed to come back to Aspio after seeing the Blastia elsewhere and doing something else with it, so a little bit confused. I mean, maybe it would be good to leave and enter again and head straight up the stairs, I don't know. But then, we know that I'm wrong so much now. Right, let's move on. Ta-da! Oh, now I see what's gone. I've basically written, you have to do the Ehmead Hill bit before you go check that bookshelf. And I've written it in 2 separate sections. That's what I've done wrong. Good job me. Good job me. Let's go to Capitorum next. Easy done. Now I'm worried about my list. Right then, where to next? Ah, let's enter this inn. Another scene, surely. Or not. What part of the inn? Spending what's left of my life traveling around the world, of all the local folklore I've heard, the craziest one so far is to be the one of a creature with a cow's head in a man's body. Part of the document was missing, so I didn't get to read the whole thing. What? This is Capua Nor. I know what I'm doing. Honest. I know my geography. It's all good. Just suddenly realised when I was in there going, that's Capua Nor, Sam. They're really close to each other. I can get it wrong easily. God. Right. Into the inn. Chasing around sub-events all across the land. A fiery soul into a sea of flames. That's what Mr. Seron said. Would you be used friend, novice? Ah, it's you! That's the youth quest. It's you. It's not you. It's novice. Adish, you were sent to find me. Yes, we brought you something from you, Seron. Handed over the Book of Friendship. You haven't looked at what's inside, have you? No, of course not. Very well, if that is all. Oh wait, I need to take some proof of delivery back to the client. Okay, let's see. You can take this to him as proof of delivery. A rainbow bookmark. You'll get dizzy from staring at it for too long. Use it to mark your place in a novel. Well then, say hello to you for me. Of course, thanks. Hi, me. Pretty good for our first job. We're not done yet. We still got to take this proof of delivery back to you. And she used right there. And then we'll finally be finished with the job. I'm glad we didn't lose the book before we got it to him. I completely forgot the quest. That would have been bad. I don't think you could have just gone out there and buy a replacement for that book. How would you even lose something like that? Well, I can. Maybe if you went to the bathroom and accidentally left it by the sink when you washed your hands? Oh, that's dirty. What's dirty? You're washing your hands. We need to make sure not to lose the proof of delivery too. Okay, enough talking. Let's get moving. Yeah, let's go to Mantec, see the clients. Yikes, are we going back all the way? The sooner the better. Don't you want to tell the client? There's no need for a rush. Talking to things like this, the more you wait, the more you joy. The more you joy? That's not the quote. Is that true? Yes? Let's see the client when we stop by at Mantec later sometime. But I want to go back. Woof! And the more you wait, the more you joy. Right then. Time to rest. Because that's how we get events to happen, isn't it? How's it going? Any progress? Each page is a little different, but it looks like he's just using a cipher to shift all the characters in the text. It just takes time to figure out the cipher. What sort of things is the book about? At first I thought that Hermes was an average mage who was using his knowledge for evil. But he wasn't. He was an upright mage who had dreams about the potential of Blastian air, and he was just innocently going wherever his curiosity led him. So what is it that's troubling you? There are so many interesting things written in Hermes' notes. There are plenty of formulas for magic I've never heard of, for example. So Hermes was a genius, even compared to you? It hurts a little to admit it, but yes. I was shocked to see that he wrote down so many ideas and observations I never had. And it seems he wrote down a formula in his book to destroy a Blastia that had gone out of control. Hermes fully understood the possibility of the amount of air on the planet increasing. He understood the dangers the Blastia created. Yes, I see. Yes, that's why he was studying magic to destroy the Blastia in case that happened. If a type of magic like that exists, I think you should use it. No matter who or how, Hermes was looking for someone who could use that magic for good. He was looking for someone to take over his work for him. That's why he left behind these notes. Wouldn't the best person to continue Hermes' work be his own daughter? Oh, but what if that daughter doesn't know how to use magic? Or maybe... We'll never get anywhere if we keep talking in hypotheticals. Well, yes. Even if it's something that was fought up to destroy Blastia, you could put it to some other use, don't you think so? Well, that's true, but... You're right. I don't think that any other mage besides me could ever use this formula properly. Perhaps I'll take it after all. I'm sure Hermes would be very happy too. You're just saying that. No, I'm saying it because I really think it's true. And so Rita learned the spell Negative Gate. What kind of bookmark makes you dizzy? A hypnotic one, obviously. It's fine. I can breathe. I'm too busy exaggerating things to use Auction after all. So, Negative Gates. I just went straight past Rhea. Negative Gate is an intermediate spell, bring forth an evil dimension that blocks enemy movement. Sounds kind of cool. TP consumption's pretty high, however. But, you know, there's more stuff. Blade Roll, I haven't seen her use that yet. She used it 5 times, when did I even see that? When did I even see that being? I don't know. Anymore? I just don't know. Let's see some more sub-events. We're getting there, honest. The Don died? That shakes up the balance of the guilds. Perhaps Fortune's Market controls will weaken. In fact, we should probably pop in Fortune Market every so often, but we're here to see this lady, I think. The Shagofin flowers all withered and died. You were the one who destroyed the blaster here, weren't you? Yes, that was me. I see. The reason for these flowers blooming like that was the air imbalance in the blaster you destroyed. And in the Coliseum too. You heard what the man in the boat said about the fish around there, right? I looked into it and it was all due to the blaster, so I did what I had to do. You're not mad? I'm plenty mad! But it's in the past. I argue about things that have already happened. Sometimes I feel like she might be too understanding. I like the fact that all these events are happening between those two specifically. Like, they're already being paired as, like, on the same side, despite being set as antagonistic toward each other from the very, very, very start. Exaggerate breathing. Please do deep breathing breathing. Yeah, I'll do the breathing exercise. It's all good. Hey, Kaufman. You're back in situ, I see. Can I ask you a question? Does Fortune's Market deal in spears? We do, but if you'd like to sell that, you'd be better off going directly to a store than talking to me. No, I don't want to sell it. I wanted to see if maybe I could see other spears that have been sold to you. You're still trying to find that spear of yours, aren't you? It seems you have some personal stake in this, but I don't think it's being sold to us. If any of our vendors received any valuable items, no matter what they are, I would have heard of it. And I haven't heard anything. I see. And I think that was a continuation of a certain ultimate weapon kind of quest that is so easily missable, it's unreal. I'll let you know as soon as it comes in. You know it's going to cost you, right? I'm fine with that, it's judicious. Gifts a sub to Hyper Falcon. Thank you very much. Right, this time her having a fit when we go in is a real thing, because Falcon can actually see us go in. Don's death has had quite an effect on Fortune's Market too. This will be our little secret, but the president's clothes make her look slimmer than she is. I don't know why, but I randomly want to punch this guy. I mean, that just feels like a rude thing to say regardless, male to a male or female. I was like, what? What? That's just not a comment they should be making. I mean, it might be the truth, but it's something for that person to tell you, not something for, like, otherwise to be said. Shop everyone on the first floor, come check out our goods. Nah, we want to check out the goods. In fact, the goods are already got in Capitorum as we move on. Right then, let us take to the skies as our next location to go to is Darngrest. So much to do, so little time, but actually we're knocking through these side quests quite well, I've got to admit. At least I think. Oh. Don't worry, I'll just approach from the only side I can't enter it. For some reason, even though this is the largest landlocked section, it doesn't have a gate. They don't want to go that way. Why does that not have a gate on that side? A grown man driven for a sip cups, yeah. What? You being mean? There's nothing going on in here yet. I've got really itchy nose. Damn. Because it has a fence. Well, you'd expect to put a gate in the middle of that. Doesn't look like anyone's changed here again. That enshrined guy I really want to meet. He's got a massive thing up there, you know? Right. What am I doing here? Well, first of all, by the look of it, we're heading inside this way. Can I ask you something? Do mercenaries ever come in and sell spears here? They do indeed, on occasion, but most of them are second-hand, used items. Are you in the market for something like that? If it's a spear she's looking for, it's not the sort of thing to be easily damaged or dulled, right, Judy? Yeah, I think you're right. No one's brought in a fancy spear like that. Nope. I see. So we continue to question, we continue to query. But nothing to be found yet. Right. Who have I got to find that this corresponds to? I've got to speak to a hat girl. Though if I'm thinking of anyone, this person stands out as a completely new character in the middle of Darngrest. Hey there, baby. Haven't we seen each other a few times? Yeah, we used to meet every now and then. Raven, you dog. I thought so. It's been a while. I'm still in the same place as always if you want to come and visit. Maybe one of these days. Sure. Well then, until then. Wherever we go, we run into girls who know Raven. He's had an intro. Oh, more people. Oh, looks like you've got some new lady friends. Oh, looks like a feisty one found me. I'm still waiting for you to apologize for hurting my feelings. I've been waiting in the red meteor swarm. Sorry about that. I've been pretty busy. You're so cold, baby. Drop me a line next time you think of me. They will call him baby. Baby. Sure thing. See ya. All calling him baby. You missed that one too, did you?